Steve Jobs, connecting the dots. You can only connect the dots looking back. Life often feels like a collection of scattered dots, random moments, failures, detours, choices that seem meaningless at the time. But what if every dot, every twist, every pain has a purpose? Steve Jobs once said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." And his story shows us how even the most uncertain paths can lead to extraordinary destinations. When Jobs dropped out of college, many thought he had ruined his future. But by leaving, he had the freedom to explore classes he was curious about. One of those was a calligraphy class. At the time, it seemed useless. But years later, when Jobs created the Macintosh computer, that knowledge gave Apple its beautiful typography. He said in his famous Stanford speech, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward." The dots remind us of a profound truth. Life rarely gives clarity in advance. We demand answers now, but meaning often arrives later. Like stars that only form constellations when seen from afar, Jobs teaches us that failure is not wasted, it is a dot. Pain is not pointless, it is a dot. Detours are not delays, they are dots. Each dot, alone, feels confusing or cruel. But when time passes, they align, and suddenly what once felt random becomes destiny. This is why resilience matters. Resilience is walking through dots that make no sense yet, trusting that one day they will connect. Without trust, we stop walking. With trust, we live long enough to see the picture emerge. As parents, our instinct is to give our children a straight road, free of confusion. But the truth is, life is never a straight line. It is a constellation of dots. When your child complains, "Why do I have to learn this?" tell them, not every dot makes sense today, but one day it will connect to something greater. When your child feels lost, remind them, you don't need to see the whole map. Just take the next step. The dots will appear as you walk. When your child fails or feels rejected, sit beside them and whisper, "This dot may hurt, but it is not wasted. Trust, it will connect." Our role is not to erase the dots, or to draw the picture for them. Our role is to give them the courage to keep walking, the patience to trust the unseen, and the faith that their life is forming a masterpiece. Steve Jobs' life shows us, clarity is a gift of hindsight. In the moment, dots look random, but in time, they form destiny. So too with our children. They may not see meaning in every class, every failure, every heartbreak. But if we teach them to keep walking, one day they will look back and see that nothing was wasted. Every dot has its place. Every dot has its purpose. Our task is not to prevent the dots, but to give them faith in the picture being drawn. Thank you for staying with us until the end of today's story. If you found this content helpful and inspiring, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to spread the positive message. And remember, the next episode is coming. Chapter 5, Bamboo, The Power of Patience.